Rappers and producers. I had to load the guns up for this one. Stop harassing busy people in this music industry. Rappers and producers, when you first start off making music, many of you have an abundance of time. You record your songs, you put them together, you show them to a few of your friends, you may even jump on social media and you share the song 1 or 2 times, maybe even 4 or 5, maybe even 6 or 7. And after that 8th time, you start to think, okay, what else can I do? And maybe you start thinking about, well, who's the person that has the most influence or the biggest following on my social media? And then you hit that person up and you're like, yo fam, can you share my music? Maybe that person is as gracious with their time as you'd like them to be, and they say, you know what, I got you, bro, just give me a little time. And you say, okay. A day passed, they didn't tweet it out. You start to worry. Another day passes, you jump in the DMs again. Hey man, you still got me? Yeah, bro, chill, I got you. Just things are kind of crazy. 3 days pass, you hit them again, bro, you got me or what's up? They don't hit you back. And by that 3rd or 4th day, you tweeting out subliminals because you in your feelings. And by the 6th or 7th time, you now are flat out atting them and they probably already blocked you, and you talking about how people don't want to see you win and people are haters, all that good stuff. I've seen this play out many and many of times, and what I noticed is that it usually happens the most to people who are busy. Now, I had a quote earlier that I told you that I can't stand because it's true. It said, if you want to get something done, find the busiest person you know and they will get it done, because they stay busy literally because they get things done. You understanding that, you don't have to be of high intelligence to know that that's how you get something done. You find somebody who's busy, or if you want to get things done in your career, you know you got to stay busy at all times. But let me tell you this. For the young rappers and producers who run out of ideas, that is not the time to go harassing people in the music industry, especially not busy people, especially people who are influential, especially people that you respect because they created their own platform. Now, I have dealt with this in a much different way now than I did probably 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was like, yo, go sit your ass down. Look, man, this is your career. Why are you all on my back? Now I understand that certain people are, they're impatient. I had my own level of impatience. I remember I hit up a young K-Dot on MySpace, or hit up his manager, and I was like, yo, that song he got, man, I want to do a remix of it. What's up? And I didn't hear back. And I was like, man, why you didn't hit me back? And that was probably the extent of my impatience. I guess maybe spamming people's comments on MySpace might have been that too. But when it all came down to it, there was a day that it clicked to me that I can't wait on these other people to get my career popping like the way I should do it for myself. Even if they were gracious enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna look out for you, I wanna help you, they still don't know what I need. You know, you gotta think about all the goals that you have laid out, your particular music. You only know what the source of your music is. You only know what the inspiration of your music is. How can you expect somebody that is external, although they're successful, how can you expect them to understand and encapsulate all that your music stands for? So if you can't expect that of them, stop harassing them. I'm not saying never reach out to anybody, because that is a way to be forgotten. Of course, sometimes you do have to ask people who are influential for a little bit of help. But to sit here and just stop your whole process and wait on them, that's an ultimate no-no. And that's a quick way to get blackballed in this industry. That's a quick way to get a bad reputation for yourself. You may think that hitting these people up in the multiple DMs and following up with them is being persistent. You may think that that's you on your grind. No, that's you being an asshole. That's you being annoying. And if nobody else is going to tell you it, you know your big brother Curtis is going to tell you that, or maybe your peer Curtis. I don't know, we might be the same age or something, so it'd be kind of weird to call me big bro. But anyways, you know I'm going to tell you the truth at the end of the day. So when it comes down to it, stop harassing busy people. You understand when you're at your busiest how annoying it is. Maybe you got a younger brother, younger sister, and when you're trying to get things done, maybe you're late for work, maybe you're late for school, and then they say, have you seen my Xbox controller? And you're like, man, chill, I'm trying to go to get this money at work. Yeah, but it was just here a second ago. You're like, look, just look for it. Isn't it crazy how you can flip that on a child, but then in the moment that somebody is busy, You get angry at them for not helping you find your Xbox of a career. So let's really sit here with it and understand that busy people stay busy because they're in demand. Busy people stay busy because at one point in time they weren't busy and they had to establish something that put them in high demand. What are you doing to put yourself in high demand? You got to do more than just rap. You got to do more than just share your link. You got to do more than harass people in the DMs. You shouldn't be harassing them. If anything, you should give them the opportunity to share within what you're trying to push, but that should not be your at the top of your totem pole of your actual promotional push. You got to be at the root of that. So at the end of the day, you want to get stuff done, you got to do it yourself, my friend. DIY. Once again, it's another Curtspiration. Hey, Doodle. Richie back. Hey. All that yelling, Richie back. Richie back. I got a beer, so I feel like Rick Ross right now. Look, thank y'all for supporting everything we got going on, especially my Patreon supporters. Yo, good news, Patreon supporters. We have pretty much took care of 4 out of the 5 goals we had. In a minute, I'm gonna get some acoustics in here. The studio gonna be looking like a studio, even within an apartment. Y'all help me do that. If you wanna continue to contribute to the last goal of going to the Les Brown School of Professional Speaking, go to patreon.com/CurtisKing. Become one of these patrons. Rappers get 1 free beat a month. I almost said a week. Don't cost me on that. Producers get a consultation or even get this producer course for a huge discount if you become a patron. And to double back on the topic at hand, busy people stay busy because they're in high demand. Stop harassing them because you got all the time in the world. If you got all the time in the world, start to get things done that are going to keep your attention to the point where you don't even have time to sit here and say, hey, so-and-so didn't hit me back in my DM. I should hit him up today. What do you think is the best time? See, that's way too much time that you got on your hands. Focus back in on your business, build your own. And this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.
I can't listen to you. When I listen to you, it's a liability. Cause you be mentally killing my inner energy. So I'm concealing my feelings before you injure me.